Good day everyone, I'm Camille M. Noveno from BEd4A. So today I will going to discuss the other tribes found in Mindanao, which are the Yakan tribe and Samal tribe. So first let me discuss the Yakan tribe of Mindanao. So the Yakan tribe. So the Yakan people are an indigenous group primarily found in Basilan Island and part of Mindanao in the Philippines. So they are known for their rich culture, heritage, and distinct living traditions. So yung mga Yakan tribe daw, yung Yakan people ay matatagpuan daw sila sa Basilan Island and the part or parte ng Mindanao dito sa Pilipinas. So kilala sila sa napakayaman na kultura na kung saan ang kanilang crops ay weaving traditions. And now, let's talk about their history and location of Yakan tribe. So, the Yakan tribe primarily resides on Basilan Island. So, part of the Sulu Archipelago and southern Philippines. So, yung mga Yakan tribe or Yakan people daw ay naninirahan daw sila sa Basilan Islands na parte ng sulod ng archipelago in the southern Philippines, which with a smaller population in Zamboanga City na mayroong kakaunting populasyon na matatagpuan sa Zamboanga City and other parts of Mindanao. So they believe, naniniwala sila na nagmula ang kanilang Yakan tribe sa Diak people or tinatawag na Diak people or Jack people of North Borneo, which is reflected in their cultural and physical traits. So, naniniwala sila na doon nagmula sa Diak people ng North Borneo dahil nakikita nila or nagre-reflect sa kanila yung kultura at physical traits na ginagawa or ginagawian nila. So, the Yakan are one of the significant Muslim groups in the region and are known for their vibrant and intricate weaving traditions. So yung mga Yakan, kung hindi ako nagkakamali, yung mga Yakan tribe na to is karamihan found in Mindanao na karamihan sa kanila ay mga Muslim. So sinasabi dito na isa sila sa mga significant Muslim groups sa region and kilala sila sa mga intricate weavings. Tulad nga ng sinabi ko, kilala sa kanila ang kanilang handicrafts. And next, the physical features of Yakan tribe. So generally have a medium to dark brown skin tone. So as you can see in the picture, so typically of a medium build and height. So hindi sila ganun katanda or maliit, and then they have a medium build and height. So often have a high cheekbones, yan, as you can see po sa picture, and almond shaped eyes. So hindi ganun kaliit, hindi ganun kalaki din. Almond shaped eyes, so parang perfect talaga siya, and straight to wavy hair. Meron silang diretsong buhok, and then may alon-alon wavy hair. And now, the structure and beliefs. So, the Yakan society is organized into small political units called parishes. So, ang kanilang society ay na-organize or nangungunahan ng isang small political units called parishes. So, centered around the local mosques. So, matatagpuan ito sa gitna ng local mosques na led by imam led or ang namamahala ay tinatawag nilang imam. So, the Yakan practice a unique form of Islam that blends traditional animistic beliefs with Islamic teaching. So, next, they have a strong community ties and internal code of honor that dictates their social conduct. So, key beliefs include the concept of Tawhid, so the oneness of God, and their spiritual practices often involve ancestral offering and spiritual worship. And now, the customs and traditions of the Yakan tribe. So, the Yakan have a rich cultural heritage. So, hindi natin may kakila tulad ng mga ibang tribes or ibang indigenous people groups na na-report na mga una from Luzon or Visayas na tunay nga na they have a rich cultural heritage tulad ng Yakan tribe with the customs and traditions deeply rooted into their religious beliefs and daily life. So, first, dito yung birth rituals. So, ano nga ba yung birth rituals nila? Tinatawag yung birth rituals nila yung pagbunting. So, a blessing ceremony for a newborns. Yun, nagdiriwang sila ng ceremony para sa isang bagong silang na bata. So, ginatawag itong pagbunting. So, death rituals naman, ito yung sa kamatayan or pagkamatay. So, tinatawag itong kubol, a ritual to honor and remember the deceased. So, isa itong ritual na ginagawa nila bilang pag-alala or pag-honor sa isang namayapang kamiyembro nila. So, next is a marriage. So, yan. Kasal. Arranged marriages with a negotiate dowries are common. So, tulad ng mga ibang indigenous group or tribe ay dito. So, alam natin na pag sinauna is hindi nawawala yung arranged marriage. Yan. So, sa festivals, they have a participate in Islamic festivals such as Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha. And now, the traditional attire ng Yakan tribe. So, Yakan traditional costumes are known for the vibrant colors and intricate design. So, as you can see sa picture, ay yung suot nila ay mayroong vibrant colors. So, colorful yung kulay nila. And then, as you can see, mayroon siya mga stripe and intricate designs. So, ito yung sa lalaki, men's attire. So, immense attire. So, sa sawal, stripes trousers with trousers with intricate patterns. So, as you can see sa kanyang trouser ay stripe siya, yung guhit siya. And then, para guhit siya ng tayo. And, yun, mayroon siyang patterns. And doon naman sa badju, bottom up sa pantaas niya, tinatawag itong badju. And next, the women's attire. So, as you can see, ayan yung traditional attire pagdating sa mga kababaihan. So, piece, head scarf with a geometric pattern. So, as you can see dun sa nakalagay dun sa ulo ng babae, ayun yung head scarf na very colorful na saan tinatawag itong piece. And then, blouses. Yan, yung mga suot nila, tight-fitting, colorful blouses often paired with a wrap-around skirts or pants. So, yan, yung suot nila ay naka-fit sa kanila, sobrang tight-fitting sa kanila, and then, colorful blouses. Ayan, colorful yung black, mayroon siya mga colored, ganyan, and then, mayroong naka-skirt, and then, nakapants sila, and at the same time, mayroong nakalagay dun sa palibot ng kanilang baywang, naka-wrap around skirts. Yan, may nakapaibabaw na skirts or pants nila. Next, the weaving and crafts ng Yakan tribe. So, let's proceed naman dito. So, ang kanilang crafts ay tinatawag na tenun. So, the art of Yakan weaving. So, weaving, use of fibers from pineapple and abaca plants. So, yung material na ginamit nila dito ay nagmula daw sa fibers from pineapple and abaca plants. So, bold and vibrant design for clothing, household items, and ceremonial attire. So, ginagamit ito sa mga household items and ceremonial attire. And weaving is a vital part of Yakan identity and culture. So, ang weaving daw ay isa sa pinakamahalagang part or ginagawa ng Yakan to found their identity and culture. And next is the Yakan house. The Yakan house is traditionally known as a dayawan. So, kilala daw ang Yakan house bilang isang dayawan. Dayawan are designed to suit their agricultural lifestyle. So, structure, simple and functional, typically built on steel. So, as you can see, ayun yung larawan ng dayawan or traditional house ng Yakan. So, para siyang bahay kubo, di ba? Pang sinauna talaga yung tirahan nila. And then, materials constructed using local materials such as bamboo and wood. Yan, kung makikita nyo, gawa siya sa kawayan or kahoy. And then, yung layout niya is scattered across the countryside rather than clustered into village, often centered around mosque. So, ayan na yung nakita kong larawan ng Yakan house. Pero, yung layout ng Yakan house tribe ay scattered across the countryside rather than clustered in villages, often centered around the mosque. So, naka-centered siya around sa palibot ng mosque, yung Yakan house. Yung bahay ng mga Yakan tribes. Samal tribes of Mindanao. So, natapos na natin yung Yakan tribe, and now naman let's proceed to Samal tribe. And so, let's talk about the history and location. So, the Samal tribes or Samal tribes are believed to have originated in southwestern Mindanao and the northeastern islands of the Sulu archipelago. They began dispersing in the first millennium AD, motivated by Chinese trade and pursuit of maritime resources. So, the Samal or the Samal are scattered across large maritime area, so including the southern Philippines, northeastern Borneo, and eastern Indonesia. So they have a primarily found in the Sulu archipelago, which consists of volcanic islands between the Zamboanga Peninsula and the northeastern tip of Borneo. So, yan, the physical features of Samal. So, the Samal tribes, also known as Sama or Bajau, so are a mix of Polynesian, Malay or Malaya. So, yan, Malay or Bisaya, and Negrito strains. And then, they are known for their distinctive features, which include a bigger stature, which muscular physiognomy, and a distinct occipital lobe. Their skin is darker and they have a wavy hair and a prominent forehead. So as you can see dun sa picture or larawan, yung hair nila is wavish and the prominent forehead. They have yung physical features ng Sama or Sama tribe. And now the structure and beliefs. And then the Sama tribes are highly fragmented and unified by their traditional seafaring ways and Sama Bajau languages. And they usually identify themselves with their dialect and the area they are based. Most Samal are Muslim. So, karamihan sa mga Samal ay mga Muslim. So, mga Muslim sila tulad ng Yakan tribe ay karamihan sa kanila ay Muslim. And their social structure is influenced by their religious beliefs. So, ang kanilang social structure daw ay na-influensyahan ng kanilang pananampalataya o pinagmulang simbahan, religious or paniniwala sa kanilang pananampalataya. And they have links to the different ethnic groups on their base lands such as the Tausug and Maguindanao and the southern Philippines. So, Malaysians and Bruneians, western Sabah and the Ternantans, Bugis and Makazares in eastern Indonesia. And now, the customs and traditions of Samal tribes. So, the Samal tribes have a rich cultural heritage. So, hindi may kakaila tulad ng mga ibang group or ibang tribes na meron silang mayaman sila sa kanilang heritage o mga kultura with the customs and tradition that reflect their seafaring lifestyle saan ang pinapalatan nila ay nagre-reflect sa kanilang pang-araw-araw na style o estilo ng kanilang pamumuhay. So, they traditionally spend so much time on the water that it was they became assured to die. So, mas ginugutot talaga nila yung time nila ay sa tubig. They are kasi seafaring. That is the only become assured to die. So some still live in traditional outrigger houseboats that can be moved to different points. So, yan, naninirahan sila sa houseboats. Kaya later on, I will show the picture of their houses that called the houseboats that can be moved on the different points. Saan maaari silang palipat-lipat kung saan nila gusto. Yeah, they bury their dead on sacred islands and exchange services for the spring water settlements of other groups. So, yeah, Samal celebrate various festivals and ceremonies that are deeply rooted in their cultural, religious, and practices. So, ang mga Sama, excuse me po, and Sama groups ay nagsiselebrate o nagkakaroon sila ng selebrasyon, iba't ibang selebrasyon tulad ng mga festivals na kanilang ipinagdiriwang na kung saan ang mga tradisyon na ito ay rooted talaga or nagmula sa kanilang mga kultura na patuloy nila ginagawa sapagkat ganoon na lamang yung pagpapahalaga nila dito. And then, the traditional attire, ito na yung kanilang mga kasuotan, mga mapababae or mapamalalaki. Okay? So, the traditional costumes of the Samal tribes are influenced by their maritime lifestyle. So, influensyahan daw ng ang kanilang suotan during the maritime lifestyle and cultural heritage. So, as you can see, they wear a cloth called a tudong. Yan, as you can see sa larawan sa taas, andyan yung lalaki. Yan, nakasuot siya ng tudong, nakalagay sa headcloth nila dito sa taas. And sarong, yan. Makikita mo may sarong silang suot. Yan. While women wear a headscarf and long skirt. Yan. Walang nakita mo larawan nila. Pero mga lalaki, mga babaihan ay nakalagay sila ng red headscarf. Tulad dun sa Yakan tribe kanina na meron silang headscarf. So, ganun din. And a long skirt. Yan, long skirt. So, skirt naman yun sa kanila. And then, kung kanina, mahabang skirt. Kung kanina sa Yakan tribe ay nakapants sila, tapos na merong nakapagod or nakarap sa ibabaw ng kanilang baywang. So, dito naman sa Yakan, sa Samal, long skirt naman yung suot ng kababaihan, and then these costumes are often adorned with intricate patterns and designs that reflect their cultural identity. So, yan, yung mga design nito ay nag-rooted din lang sa kanilang culture, heritage, and isa itong identity nila or pagkakakilanlan nila kung saan nagre-reflect sa kanilang kultura. And then, next, the weaving and crafts ng mga Samal o Samal group. So, weaving and crafts are integral part of Samal culture. So, the Samal are known for their skill in weaving. So, and creating intricate patterns and designs. So, tulad ng mga ibang tribes or groups ay weaving talaga yung mga crafts nila. And then, kilala sila sa kanilang mga crafts, pag-weaving, and then, yung kanilang designs is mga intricate patterns and designs. So, they use natural materials such as cotton. Yan, yung mga materials nila ay cotton, abaka, para makapag-create sila ng magandang textile and handicrafts upang patuloy na mapangalagaan yung kultura na namana nila sa kanilang mga pinuno or pinagmulan. So, hindi nawawala talaga. So, these items are often used in the traditional ceremonies and festivals. So, yun. And now, the Samal house. Ito naman yung Samal house. So, as you can see, tulad ng sinabi ko kanina, na, ayan, sa picture sa larawan, na yung kanilang houseboats. Yan, those are the Samal house are also known as a vintas. So, tinatawag pala siyang vintas. Are traditional houseboats used by the Samal. So, yan, traditional houseboat na sa larawan. These houseboats are designed to be easily movable and often used for fishing and trading. So, dinisenyo pala talaga nila ito. Sinadya nilang i-disenyo yung houseboats na to para upang sa ganun is, syempre, pag houseboats is maaaring mag-move, magpalipat-lipat kasi na ang kanilang isa sa pinagkakabuhayan ay fishing, pangingisda. Upang sa ganun is pag mag-move yung isda, kumbaga, mas madali sila makakuha ng kanilang mawil or makakuha ng mga isda o mga trading. Yan, kung kaya't yung kanilang bahay ay movable talaga or nalilipat. Yan. So, not usually yung mga house talaga na naka-fix talaga siya dun sa or nakabook kayong apat na foundation niya na hindi siya na-move. Yan. So, the houses are typically made of wood and bamboo are decorated with intricate carvings and designs. So, yun, yung mga bahay nila ay gawa karamihan sa wood, kahoy, and mga kawayan na kung saan is noong una panahon ay kadalasan talaga or yung nakikita natin mga indigenous group, yung mga bahay nila talaga is gawa sa kahoy and mga bamboo. Pero ngayon napapansin ko like for example sa mga aitas here in our town is yung mga bahay nila concrete na talaga. Pero meron pa rin namang mga bahay sila na yari sa mga kahoy or bamboo. Pero dito yung sasama sa house nila i-hard na sila ng kahoy bamboo. So, yan, yung dekorasyon nila ay gawa nila yung mga curving. So, makita nyo kanina sa larawan ang yung curvings and designs. So, yun. That's all. That's all po. Ito po lahat yung report ko about Yakan tribe and Saman who from Mindanao and how po mayroon kayo ang natutunan, and that's all. And again, I'm Camille M. Noveno from BX4A. Thank you po.